All right, so this is a video on every time Floyd Mayweather got hurt. And this is in response to the myth and the rumor that persists to this day. I seen it the other day on It Is What It Is with Cam and Mace. And Mace said Floyd didn't take no damage throughout his career. I heard Stephen A. Smith say that before. And a lot of casuals say that, like, oh, Floyd never got hit. Floyd didn't take no damage. His hitting don't get hit. He ran. So we're gonna go through every last time that Floyd Mayweather got hit to the point where he could have been knocked out. But because he was in great shape, had great recovery and great chin, he didn't. Number one, DeMarcus Corley. This is Floyd at 140, jumps up to 140, and fights a dangerous opponent. And not only does he fight him, he fights him toe to toe, even though he doesn't have to. And it leads to him getting rocked. As you can see, getting his muffin cap peeled back blue, like Kevin Hart said, right? And what does he do when he gets hurt? He shells up. This man took a straight left, straight on the chin, and then after that he took a hook. And it was a hard hook too because he got caught in between his punch. That's one of the worst times to get caught. And he had to back up on them damn ropes. He got punches back on the ropes and he had to shell up and he had to wait until his head cleared. You know why? Because he was hurt. Now let's move on. Sean Bay Mitchell. I think this is the end of the second round. Floyd was whooping Sean Bay all across the ring. At the end of the second, Sean Bay hit his ass with a two-piece with the biscuit. Just bow, bow. And Floyd's reflexes were so good, after he got hit with the second one, he kind of just jumped back a little bit. But he was definitely stunned from them shots. As you can see, his head gets rocked back. Floyd Mayweather is a human being. He's not some type of angel or nothing like that. He's not some type of mutant. These punches hurt and these punches rattle your brain. Luckily, this was at the end of the round, so it didn't affect nothing that Floyd had going on. He went right back to, putting a beating on Sean B. Mitchell. This was a very one-sided fight, very offensive fight by Pretty Boy Floyd. This is when he was in his prime. Zab Judah. Notice Floyd Mayweather typically gets hurt in the first 4 rounds. I don't know what it is, but within the first 4 rounds, that's when you can get him. But I think this was in the second round. Floyd Mayweather actually got knocked down and the referee didn't call it. Zab caught that man with a nice hook. Floyd Mayweather gets knocked across the ring. And when Floyd gets hit by some of these dudes, you can't tell me that he's not hurt because his whole body gets displaced across the ring multiple times throughout his career. So Zab Judah scored a quick knockdown on him and the referee didn't call it. That's a shot that damn sure hurt. And Floyd had to touch the canvas with his glove to keep his balance, to keep himself from falling down to the canvas and being visibly knocked down. Another instance where Floyd Mayweather was visibly hurt. Now this is the infamous Sugar Shane Mosley second round hurrah. This is when Shane Mosley almost took out one of the GOATs of boxing. Once again, within the first 4 rounds, that's pretty much your window to beat Floyd. Shane Mosley almost knocked this man out. I don't know how people to this day say Floyd never took a shot, Floyd never got hit. Most people, if they take these punches from Shane Mosley, they would have been a goner. They would have been done. He got hurt twice in the same round and recovered. He got hurt at the beginning of the round and close to the end of the round. He held on the first time. The second time, he put his hands up and started walking towards Shane. The only other person I seen do that was Salvador Sanchez when he got hurt early in his career. And, he keeps fighting. He keeps trying to land punches. He doesn't clinch or he doesn't try to move back. So it's just a totally different mentality. But these punches were vicious, hellacious. Damn near turned Floyd's whole head around. And Floyd, he almost lost his balance. He had to get his equilibrium right. And of course, he got back right and just took Shane in deep waters and drowned him. But once again, another time where this man was visibly hurt and on the verge of being knocked out. Here's Floyd against Miguel Cotto. This is when Floyd was bleeding from the nose and mouth for multiple rounds. And after the fight, he said, Miguel Cotto makes you want to retire because Cotto had crazy punching power, just like Shane Mosley. Just like a Canelo Alvarez. But the Canelo Alvarez fight is a fight where Floyd really didn't get touched, so can't even use him. But another fight where Floyd got hurt, and it might not have been a concussive, almost knocked out hurt, but it was even worse because we never seen this man bleeding like that round after round. Round after round, Cotto was, putting that thunder on Floyd. But Floyd, of course, was dominating Cotto. Like he dominated all of these Hall of Fame fighters. He was scoring more points, landing sharper shots. But these guys are Hall of Famers, so they're gonna get theirs off. No Diddy, and they got theirs off on Floyd Mayweather. That man took a lot of damage in his career, but he was always in shape. He always recovered well, and he treated his body good. He didn't do like Ali, come into fights against top level fighters and be out of shape, or be philandering with women 2 hours before the fight and making the fight harder on himself than it had to. Marcos Maidana, this man was in there doing lucha libre, wrestling Floyd, head butting him. You know what I mean? He was the nutcracker, turning nuts into peanut butter, right? Like he was doing all type of dirty tactics to Floyd Mayweather in the first fight, and Floyd had to deal with it. That's the damage. It's damaging to your body when somebody purposefully hits you in the nuts. That's not supposed to happen. You can see Floyd was in excruciating pain. Then Maidana headbutting him purposefully, pointing his head out on some Holyfield stuff, and Floyd got cut from that. That hurts, but it doesn't stop there with Maidana. In the second fight, in the third round, Maidana actually was able to counter the pull counter with I believe it was a right hand. And he countered the pull counter that Floyd tries to execute, and rocks Floyd world, rocked that man back into the ropes. He hit Floyd so hard that when the bell rung, Floyd was wobbling back to his corner, and as you can see, he has his hands on the ropes, trying to catch his balance and get his equilibrium. These are concussive shots. Like, this hurts. This man's brain is foggy for a couple of seconds. You know what I mean? Brain cloudy for a couple of seconds. That's called damage. That's called CTE. That's called hurt. So I don't know where the narrative comes from that Floyd never got hit. Floyd has taken some big shots. Like, Broner got dropped by these shots. You know what I mean? Just Floyd was just on another level, and people don't want to accept that. And last but not least, Manny Pacquiao. I forgot what round. I don't know if it was the fifth round or what. Cracked Floyd. Rocked him back. A lot of times when Floyd get hit, you know it's hard because it moves his whole body back. And Floyd did the same thing he did all those years ago against DeMarcus Corley. Shelled up. The only difference is because he was more of a veteran and more of a master at his craft, his shell is way better. And he's stronger. His shell is way better. It's like if you compare Muhammad Ali when he was Cassius Clay when he shelled up to when he was Ali in the 70s, the shell is sturdier, stronger. It's like you can't even get through the damn guard. Pacquiao was actually able to land a hard body shot while Floyd was shelled up, but Floyd ate all of that. But the reason he shelled up is because he said, you know what? That was a hard shot. Let me back up, get myself together, let him do whatever he's going to do until I get my equilibrium back, until I get my brain, unfogged, unclouded. So these are the multiple times throughout this man's career that he was hit and he was hurt. People need to stop saying that he didn't take no damage. Stop saying that he was never hit. Like, and the thing about when you fighting somebody and you know they nice, people brought their A game to Floyd. They would be in the best shape of their life. So he was getting hit with, their best, the best of their best shots, because they all wanted to be the one to take down who was the best fighter of their generation. Keep that in mind. But don't let nobody tell you that Floyd never got hit in his career. He didn't take no damage, this and that. It's a myth.